NLN NEX Verbal Test Questions. Question 1. Which word is closest in meaning to significant in a science paragraph in this summary task item? Option A, minor. Option B, distant. Option C, important. Option D, damp. The correct answer is option. Significant means important, so that choice matches the meaning in context. Minor means not important, distant means far away, not important, and damp means wet, not important. Question 2. During a quick NEX review of a sentence correction item, which sentence is written most clearly? Option A. The formula explained the tutor before practice. Option B. Explained the tutor the formula before test practice. Option C. Before the practice test explained the tutor formula. Option D. The tutor explained the formula before the practice test. The correct answer is option. The clear sentence uses normal subject-verb-object order. The formula explained the tutor before practice changes the meaning illogically. Explained the tutor the formula before test practice is not standard sentence order. Before the practice test explained the tutor formula has confusing word order. Question 3. After checking the choices in a punctuation review item, which inference is best supported by the passage, a student highlights every sentence and later cannot identify the main point. Option A. Every sentence is always equally important. Option B. Highlighting guarantees understanding. Option C. Main ideas should never be located. Option D. Highlighting too much can make key ideas harder to find. The correct answer is option. The problem comes from failing to distinguish key information from details. Every sentence is always equally important is not supported by the passage, highlighting guarantees understanding is not supported by the passage, and main ideas should never be located is not supported by the passage. Question 4. If a pronoun agreement stem gives one clear clue, which word is closest in meaning to temporary in a science paragraph? Option A, heavy. Option B, brief. Option C, permanent. Option D, careful. The correct answer is option. Temporary means brief, so that choice matches the meaning in context. Heavy means weighty, not brief. Permanent means lasting, not brief. And careful means cautious, not brief. Question 5. When time is limited on a parallel structure question, which sentence uses an apostrophe correctly? Option A. The students' notebooks were full of formulas. Option B. The student's notebook was full of formulas. Option C. The student's notebook was full of formulas. Option D. The student's notebook were full of formulas. The correct answer is option. The apostrophe before S shows one student's possession. The student's notebooks were full of formulas adds unnecessary possession. The student's notebook was full of formulas omits the possessive apostrophe. The student's notebook were full of formulas uses plural possession but mismatches the verb. Question 6. Given the information in an active voice item, which inference is best supported by the passage, a paragraph describes a problem, then lists 3 practical ways to solve it. Option A. The paragraph uses a problem solution structure. Option B. The paragraph avoids solutions. Option C. The paragraph is only chronological. Option D. The paragraph is a poem. The correct answer is option. It first identifies a problem and then presents solutions. The paragraph avoids solutions is not supported by the passage. The paragraph is only chronological is not supported by the passage, and the paragraph is a poem is not supported by the passage. Question 7. Suppose a similar capitalization check item appears on test day. Which word is closest in meaning to abundant in a study guide note? Option A, plentiful. Option B, fragile. Option C, silent. Option D is scarce. The correct answer is option. Abundant means plentiful, so that choice matches the meaning in context. Fragile means easily broken, not plentiful. Silent relates to sound, not amount, and scarce means limited, not plentiful. Question 8. While working through a timed clinical scenario set, which sentence uses active voice? Option A. The nurse checked the patient's pulse. Option B. The patient's pulse was checked by the nurse. Option C. The pulse had been checked by the nurse. Option D. By the nurse, the patient's pulse was checked. The correct answer is option. Active voice places the doer of the action before the verb. The patient's pulse was checked by the nurse is passive voice. The pulse had been checked by the nurse is passive voice. By the nurse, the patient's pulse was checked is awkward passive voice. Question 9. Before choosing an answer in a community clinic item, which inference is best supported by the passage? A study found that students who practiced with timed sets felt more comfortable during the actual exam. Option A, comfort never changes with practice. Option B, the exam has no time pressure. Option C, timed sets remove all content gaps. Option D, timed practice can build exam familiarity. The correct answer is option. The passage connects timed practice with increased comfort. Comfort never changes with practice is not supported by the passage. The exam has no time pressure is not supported by the passage, and timed sets remove all content gaps is not supported by the passage. Question 10. A student sees the student survey idea on a NEX review. Which word is closest in meaning to adequate in a study guide note? Option A, empty. Option B, hostile. Option C, sufficient. Option D, ancient. The correct answer is option. Adequate means sufficient, so that choice matches the meaning in context. Empty means lacking contents, not enough. Hostile means unfriendly, not enough. And ancient means very old, not enough. Question 11. One wellness app practice problem tests this skill. Which sentence uses subject-verb agreement correctly? Option A. The group of students studies every evening. Option B. The groups of students studies every evening. Option C. The group of students studying every evening. Option D. The group of students study every evening. The correct answer is option. The singular subject group takes the singular verb studies. The groups of students studies every evening has both noun and verb agreement errors. The group of students studying every evening is a fragment rather than a complete sentence. The group of students study every evening uses a plural verb with the singular subject group. Question 12. Several choices look tempting in a practice timer item. Which answer best explains the author's point? A student reread difficult paragraphs and wrote a one-sentence summary after each one. Option A, skipping hard paragraphs saves time. Option B, a summaries should replace reading. Option C, active review can improve understanding of complex text. Option D, only long notes improve reading. The correct answer is option. The student uses summarizing to check meaning after reading. Skipping hard paragraphs saves time is not supported by the passage. Summaries should replace reading is not supported by the passage, and only long notes improve reading is not supported by the passage. Question 13. For this exam readiness nursing entrance question, which word is closest in meaning to apparent in a study guide note? Option A, temporary. Option B, hidden. Option C, minor. Option D, obvious. The correct answer is option. Apparent means obvious, so that choice matches the meaning in context. Temporary means brief, not obvious. Hidden means concealed, not obvious. And minor means small, not obvious. Question 14. In a short quick review practice STEM, which sentence uses the correct pronoun? Option A. Each student should bring their calculator. Option B. Each student should bring his or her calculator. Option C. Each student should bring his or her calculator. Option D. Each student should bring their calculator. The correct answer is option. Each is singular, so a singular pronoun phrase fits formal written grammar. Each student should bring their calculator uses an incorrect pronoun form. Each student should bring his or her calculator has an incorrect plural subject after each. Each student should bring their calculator uses a plural pronoun with the singular each in formal grammar. Question 15. Among the choices in a hard question item, which answer best explains the author's point? A researcher noticed that larger sample sizes produced more stable survey results. Option A. More data can make results more reliable. Option B. Surveys do not need participants. Option C. Large samples remove every error. Option D. Small samples always prove a theory. The correct answer is option. The passage emphasizes stability from larger samples. Surveys do not need participants is not supported by the passage. Large samples remove every error is not supported by the passage, and small samples always prove a theory is not supported by the passage. Question 16. Using the facts in a easy question. Which word is closest in meaning to brief in a study guide note? Option A, lengthy. Option B, bitter. Option C, short. Option D, complex. The correct answer is option. Brief means short, so that choice matches the meaning in context. Lengthy means long, not short. Bitter relates to taste, not length. And complex means complicated, not short. Question 17. Based on the clue in a mock test item, which sentence is written most clearly? Option A, explained the tutor the formula before test practice. Option B, the tutor explained the formula before the practice test. Option C, the formula explained the tutor before practice. Option D, before the practice test explained the tutor formula. The correct answer is option. The clear sentence uses normal subject-verb-object order. Explained the tutor the formula before test practice is not standard sentence order. The formula explained the tutor before practice changes the meaning illogically. Before the practice test explained the tutor formula has confusing word order. Question 18. Consider this high-yield diagnostic set concept. Which answer best explains the author's point? A paragraph compares online classes with classroom learning by discussing flexibility, cost, and interaction. Option A. The paragraph lists only causes. Option B. The paragraph gives a step-by-step procedure. Option C. The paragraph tells a fictional story. Option D. The paragraph is organized by comparison and contrast. The correct answer is option. The paragraph examines similarities and differences between two learning formats. The paragraph lists only causes, is not supported by the passage. The paragraph gives a step-by-step procedure, is not supported by the passage. And the paragraph tells a fictional story, is not supported by the passage. Question 19. Near the end of a final review session, which word is closest in meaning to coherent in a study guide note? Option A, random. Option B, colorful. Option C, logical. Option D, noisy. The correct answer is option. Coherent means logical, so that choice matches the meaning in context. Random means without order, not logical. Colorful refers to appearance, not logic. And noisy refers to sound, not logic. Question 20. Across similar question bank nursing entrance questions, which sentence uses an apostrophe correctly? Option A. The student's notebook were full of formulas. Option B. The student's notebook was full of formulas. Option C. The student's notebook was full of formulas. Option D. The student's notebooks were full of formulas. The correct answer is option. The apostrophe before S shows one student's possession. The student's notebook were full of formulas uses plural possession but mismatches the verb. The student's notebook was full of formulas omits the possessive apostrophe. The student's notebooks were full of formulas adds unnecessary possession. Question 21. Since only one choice fits the workbook page clue, which answer best explains the author's point? A patient reports dizziness after standing quickly from a chair. Option A, chairs cause infections. Option B, standing always improves circulation. Option C, the symptom may be related to a sudden blood pressure change. Option D, dizziness proves a broken bone. The correct answer is option. Dizziness on standing is commonly linked to blood pressure shifts. Chairs cause infections is not supported by the passage. Standing always improves circulation is not supported by the passage. And dizziness proves a broken bone is not supported by the passage. Question 22. From the information in a study notes item, which word is closest in meaning to consistent in a study guide note? Option A, fragile. Option B, steady. Option C, distant. Option D, changing. The correct answer is option. Consistent means steady, so that choice matches the meaning in context. Fragile means easily broken, not steady. Distant means far away, not steady. And changing means varying, not steady. Question 23. At a testing desk during a revision guide review, which sentence uses active voice? Option A. The pulse had been checked by the nurse. Option B. By the nurse, the patient's pulse was checked. Option C. The nurse checked the patient's pulse. Option D. The patient's pulse was checked by the nurse. The correct answer is option. Active voice places the doer of the action before the verb. The pulse had been checked by the nurse is passive voice. By the nurse, the patient's pulse was checked is awkward passive voice. The patient's pulse was checked by the nurse is passive voice. Question 24. Inside a crash course science or skills item, which answer best explains the author's point? A school added quiet study rooms, and students reported fewer distractions. Option A, students no longer needed to study. Option B, quiet rooms increase noise. Option C, distractions are always helpful. Option D, reducing distractions can improve study conditions. The correct answer is option. The result directly connects quiet rooms to fewer distractions. Students no longer needed to study is not supported by the passage, quiet rooms increase noise is not supported by the passage, and distractions are always helpful is not supported by the passage. Question 25. Through careful reading of an online quiz STEM, which word is closest in meaning to deficient in a study guide note? Option A, lacking. Option B, complete. Option C, peaceful. Option D, bright. The correct answer is option. Deficient means lacking, so that choice matches the meaning in context. Complete means whole, not lacking. Peaceful means calm, not lacking. And bright means full of light, not lacking.